How's it going, and welcome back to yet another video about making AI images. So as you can see here, I got a bunch of stuff going on right now. It's already set up, but don't worry, we will get to that in a short bit. But in today's topic, we're just going to be talking about this filter called dark comic. Now, dark comic is fairly nice. It's able to create these fantastic images with barely minimal, kind of minimal prompts, and with from the previous negative prompts as well. So it's going to be a fairly easy setup for everyone who's trying to figure out how to make AI art stuff to work. But first, we're not going to do Playground version 1. We're going to go with Stable Diffusion 1.5 as our model. Now for image dimensions, we will go with 512 by 768, so we can get these nice images like this one. It's like a good character arc, or this one like a hero pose, like this one as well, as you can see. Now for prompt and guidance, we will go with 10. This might change when I add the filter. So first, let's put the filter, which is going to be dark comic, and then we switch the prompt guidance to 10. After that, quality and details, it remains at 50. Now our advanced options, we will go with the Euler ancestral, but today we are going with the PNDM just for now, and then we'll switch on later. Then make sure that the number of images is 4 so we can get more variations, and keep the session to private. Now to start, I've already have these negative prompts in the description box down below if you want to follow along and make your own stuff. So copy these, they're in the description box. We're not going to be using any photos today, but if you would like to experiment on that, I will go and make a separate video, or you could find out for yourself. So basically just import any images that you want and you'll be good to go. Now for the prompts, it's fairly simple for me. As you can see, the latest images that I made here is just the car on the road, fast car, zoom, extreme stunts. That's it, and this is what it produced. Okay, now because we switched sampler, I don't know how it's gonna look. So right now we're gonna go just hit generate and see the results. As you can see, it is completely different when we switch samplers, because these previous ones are made through the Euler ancestral sampler. However, we still got some interesting results like this one. Although I didn't like this area here, but it's still a recognizable look. As well as this one, a sports car in the desert look, sunny day. Here's half of a car, and then here's like 2 cars racing or parked together. I don't know. Now, we're not only going to be talking about cars, we're going to be talking about creating characters as well. So from here, we're going to go replace this entirety with something else, like blonde woman, heroine, hero pose, action pose, and painted background, sorry. Hit control and then enter and see the results. As you can see here, this is our hero doing the pose. You can actually make a small hero story with narration if you want for your YouTube videos, using these images as your visual aid for when you're doing narration and stuff. You can create your own stories. Like for example, we're just gonna make something out of the blue, like Wolverine, superhero, hero pose, blades, high hair, and let's hit generate. As you can see, now we have Wolverine on a completely different type of outfit. I don't know why he has a cape, but that's what we have. Now we have a Superman Wolverine, and then we got Batman Wolverine and a flying backup, and then now we just get plain Batman. But yeah, simple prompts results in simple images. But if you want to do something super specific, I'm gonna try something like Spider-Man fighting hero, zoom, Green Goblin, oops, Mary Jane, oh, Peter Parker. Simple prompt once again. As you can see, it's kind of chaotic. There's a bunch of stuff because of jumbled words and things. You know, you have to be specific with your prompting so you can get a semi-decent results for this. Especially when we're working with the dark comic filter, as it can only be limited to black and white, or at the very best to add one single color. Now let me figure something out for a very complicated prompt, and we will see the results for that one. So now I've come up with this one, soldier fighting battlefield and so. And then, so a bit longer than usual, so we're gonna hit generate and see what we can come up with this one. Now I've noticed that the generation of the images are becoming quite longer this time. I usually wait around 12 seconds and we will get results, but I'm not sure what's going on at the time. Maybe it's just my internet, but yeah, right now it's at 23 seconds minimum. Now as you can see, super specific to one theme, and when you stick to one theme you tend to get results like this. It's got a nice epic background war going on. As you can see, it's a soldier walking along the trenches. We got another version here, but with different lighting, as well as this one, but from a different point of view. So the soldier looking out into the battlefield. Then finally we got this one, where it's I guess his gun. I don't know why it's flying, but yeah, it's near a house. It looks like hell. It's raining. It's unknown soldier, and it's a mess, like a battlefield. So now from here we can actually add more into this. Let's say tanks, other soldiers, platoon, general, commander, enemy forces, and let's hit generate and see what we can come up with. As you can see, now we've added more layers into what was happening. So if you were to build a story around this could be your opening, and then you get this frame here with the other soldiers, and you can see this soldier looking on as another tank passed by the battlefield. Here's a bunch of tanks with soldiers just hiding here below. You can see someone's sitting on the tank there, and then we have back to the lone soldier. I like that this is super dark here as well as this, and it shows the hell of the war without actually showing any sort of graphic and violent images. So that's pretty good result for me. I'm not sure about you guys, but yeah, it's pretty good result to me. I can make a story out of this if I wanted to, you know, and then narrate over it. Now, of course, I would like to see what would happen if we just disable the negative prompts. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and then hit generate. As you can see in here, it's gotten worse because there's more mud, more rain, more destruction. Look at the soldier here. He's just carrying. He looks tired, exhausted. Now this one looks stuck in the mud there on the foot. And then this soldier just looking on to nothing. Because, you know, the entire place is disintegrated into ash and mud and rain because of the war. Now, of course, we're gonna reactivate the negative prompts now. And then we're gonna switch to the Euler ancestral to see if it will affect our images significantly. So we're gonna hit generate and see the results. There you go. Now we have a little bit better, but kind of the same most likely. But I really love this reflection of the soldier walking just beside the tank as they move forward into battlefield. Like that one, you get a nice tree line over here on the side. As well as this, it's like a soldier just looking on as tanks go towards him. Another one was just a soldier carrying a bunch of weapons. And then finally, there's more soldiers with tanks. So basically what looked like what happened in World War I, because we added that into our prompts right over here. We added destruction, right? Now let's see what we could see if we change that to World War II. So let's generate and see what we can come up with. There you go. As you can see, we have gotten yet another one, but this time, if you look at his clothing compared to the previous one is all about, look at this, trench coats, high boots, right? And then on this one, it's just the same as high boots, but he's no longer in the mud, he's more into concrete, right? And then here's another tank in the middle of the city. Another one where like a city is destroyed, tanks everywhere, and then as a soldier looks on. Here's another one near a beach. I think these are waves. I don't know, I could be mistaken. But yeah, rain. It's just a whole mess of World War II. It's like something someone would paint based on the photos from World War II. So yeah, there you go. These are what the dark comic filter can do for you. So that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something new. Smash like and subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on the next video.